I am Kelly. It wasn't me, Keen.
I'm Jazzy, so's your old man, Schmanic.
That's a fart joke, by the way, in case you didn't catch that. um, we are the Antler Queen / Cyber Queen Media. If you didn't know, we cover Yellow Jackets, and Yellow Jackets is coming to an end. So we may stick with Cyber Queen Media. We may go back to the Antler Queens entirely, which is why I use the Antler Queens opener today. But you know, we'll figure it all out.
We're currently the Derry Queens. So.
Yes, we are currently the Derry Queens. Exactly. But we are just going to dive right into it. Spoilers ahead, by the way. This is your spoiler warning. If you have not yet watched the pilot, please go do that and then come watch this video. But just going to run through really quick, bare bones, minute-long recap of what happened, just, so you don't feel like you missed out on anything. So the cold open, Maddie Clements sneaks into a theater and he gets chased out, hitches a ride with a family that turns out to be its twisted illusion. Things go wrong fast, liver jars, harlot jokes, birthing scene from hell, demon baby attacks. Maddie's pacifier flies into the sewer, boom, he's gone. Jump 4 months to April 62, we meet kids at school, pranks with pickles, alien theories, a girl hearing voices from drains, flashbacks to Maddie's sad life, his crush on Lily, Air Force Base stuff with Major Hanlon facing racists, kids investigate at the library, theater, ends in a massive horror show with the demon baby killing most of them. Lily and Ronnie escape, covered in blood, cliffhanger. That's it in a nutshell, but wow, man, did that ending pack a punch.
It was nuts. The opening packed a punch.
Yeah.
It was a lot of punches. It's so legitimately scary. Yeah. I don't often find myself like covering my eyes when I'm watching horror. But I mean, I'm not like, I hate pregnancy, birthing scenes, period. Yeah. But this was a rough one.
Yeah.
Oh, it was rough.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Well, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Let's start with the least valuable player, which is for our Welcome to Derry coverage. We're going with Deadlights.
The Deadlights Award for LVP.
All right. So who dragged the episode down for you?
My Deadlights is the car lady's vagina. I wrote car lady's vajazzler.
Awesome.
Yeah. I didn't need to see it torn in twain. I think we could have gotten the point without it.
Yeah.
But yeah, crap, that opening sequence was brilliant. No hate on it. But yeah, that family creeped me out so hard.
Yeah. And I love that. I love that it was very like the demon baby was very on theme, for like the whole nuclear threat. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty cool. So I am gonna go for my LVP. I'm going for Airman Second Class Masters. I mean, come on,
what a jerk!
What an absolute jerk!
What a jerk!
A jerk, a racist, and a slacker. I mean, he's disrespecting Hanlon right off the bat. No salute, all attitude. But
calling him bud.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so in the novel and also in the miniseries and the movies, we get people like Henry Bowers who Derry basically is good at the evil of Derry amps up people's worst traits.
Mm-hmm.
And we get that really hardcore right away in the book and the movie and the miniseries. So we didn't get a ton of payoff yet with Masters, but I'm pretty sure that's coming. I just hope that karma's gonna come get him for the shit that he's gonna be causing later in the season.
Yeah. It doesn't seem smart to hate the people who are in charge of it. Like I don't know a ton about being in the army, but acting like a complete ass face to your commanding officer doesn't seem smart to me.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. Not smart at all. And you know, besides, like, just don't disrespect the Hanlons, man. They're important
I'm
people.
saying you don't even know.
Yeah. You do not know the Hanlons are legendary. All right, let's flip it. Who is your most valuable player, or AKA your Maturin, who
My
carried the episode for
Maturin,
you?
yeah, it's a good title. My Maturin today is going to Ronnie, who easily solidified herself as my favorite character so far. With going in, she saw everything that happened, and then
Yes.
she went in with a lead pipe after this demon baby. And I'm like, that little girl is brave.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been like, peace out, white kids. Like, gone. Yeah, I love her. I think the actress is great. Yeah, she's such a fun character right from the beginning, like helping cover for Maddie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her as the series progresses.
Solid pick. She was a runner up for me, for sure. Her and Lily both.
I
Um,
really like Lily too.
yeah. But I'm actually gonna go with Major Leroy Hamlin. I
That's a good
mean,
choice.
the guy's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's Mike Hanlon's grandpa from the novel. We know that. He shows up at the base, deals with straight up racism from that
Mm-hmm.
airman right away, but stays cool and gets, the masked intruders jumping him for plain specs and just fights back like a war hero, doesn't even think
Yeah,
about caving.
knocks him out.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop,
And
boop, done.
it just it really, for me, it kind of echoed the bravery in the It movies that we see from Mike.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
Yeah. And also I think without him, we might not have been as interested in the military plot. You know what I mean? He
Mm-hmm.
was kind of an anchor. Now, that's because the other character that's even more interesting in my opinion did not say very much, and that was Halloran, who was
Mm-hmm.
was completely silent in this episode. He'll get more to do later, but
Just some gestures and some expressions.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so he didn't get much to do, but but Leroy actually, made us interested in the military stuff, which otherwise might not be as interesting. But he's a good character. Um Also, just wanted to remind you guys we've got a lot of content coming up for you. We're going live every Sunday night. We're putting out our weekly recaps. We're gonna start working on Buffy soon. We've got all kinds of stuff. We cover a bunch of different shows if you're not familiar with us yet. So hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on. You can choose to be notified for all of our videos or just some, and it'll help you know when we've put out new content and when we're going live, etc. But let's start with our 5 worst elements from the show. I mean, the pilot was amazing, but not
Yeah,
everything is always going to land. So let's
yeah.
talk about it.
Um, my number 5, right? I'm gonna start with five,
Yeah.
5-1. Okay. My number 5 is the pickles in Lily's locker. What kind of demon children are at this like elementary school? Who hears this girl's dad died in a horrific accident and they're like, great, I have something to tease her about?
Yeah.
It's so obviously they're it poisoned evil demon children, I guess, but it's just so mean. Like,
I know.
would
I
you
know.
put like an IV drip in someone's locker if their dad died of cancer? Like,
Right?
it's so weird. He died in a horrific way. And
Yeah.
obviously she suffered mental health issues from that. And it's I guess because I guess I get what they're trying to show, but it's just like, that's so, like, you have to be so mean to do something like that to someone.
I know.
I can't even imagine teasing
That was
someone about
super
the way
cool.
their dad passed away.
That was super cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was actually that was my number 5 too. I
yeah.
did appreciate the Marge's funny line about her smelling
You
delicious.
smell delicious.
But yeah, that's just so mean, making fun of somebody because their dad died.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I can't imagine being so cruel to someone.
No, God, that's awful.
Truly.
So that was my number 5. So what's your number 4?
This is a really minor number 4, but I really love the scene with Maddie and Lily when they're up in the like little watchtower and having their conversation. But I hate that he says, "You're not like those other girls," and she's like, "You're right." Like, don't be a pick me, Lily. That's not cool.
Yeah.
You're friends with plenty of those girls. I mean, I get what they're saying, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that language in general, and I don't think I didn't feel like it was necessary for the scene.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya.
It's a minor gripe because I loved the scene and I thought the scene was adorable, but yeah.
I am gonna be a little controversial here.
Ooh,
This is gonna be kind of mean, but
a spicy take.
um, so some of the kids I wasn't crazy about. Um, some of the acting was a little meh, but both of the girls are great and they both
Yeah,
survived. So we're in
yeah.
good shape. I did like Phil, but even with Phil, I thought the actor was good, but oh my god, like, dude, chill with that. I get it, you're probably neurodivergent, I am too, but, like, my god, can you shut up for 2 seconds about aliens? But no, I love Lily and Ronnie. I think
Yeah,
they're both great.
me too. I think the kids are
Um,
great.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I know we talked about this on the live, but I do feel like they went out of their way to cast a bunch of people with big ass front teeth.
That's so funny.
That's like almost all the kids have it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even notice that. That's so funny. What's your number 3?
My number 3, oh my gosh, sorry. Um was Phil peeping. The scene was funny, but I'm like, why is this kid, he's so little? Why is he such a creep already?
I know.
I know there's not 2 cones under there.
Really wanted to how do you not know what boobs look like at that age? Like, haven't you, like well, actually, it's the '60s, so it's not like
Yeah, it's
there's cable
pre-internet.
TV.
There's not tons
But
of boobs out there.
like, I don't know. I feel like he would've gotten a look at a dirty magazine or something, you know?
Something.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much, like, porn there was in the '60s. I have
The
no
fact
idea.
that he like peeps on her often enough to know to be like, her cat blocked me again. Like,
Yeah.
what's there? Quit creeping on that lady.
Oh my god. That's so funny. My number 3 is, just I know I said this in my LVP, but, like, the racist disrespect, what a tool
Yeah.
from Masters. Hated it. You know, I can't help but wonder I know that I'm biased, but and I'm only bringing this up because, he was fortunately, General Shaw chewed him out and disciplined him. I know I'm biased, so I'm thinking about this from a biased lens, but part of me almost wonders if, like, they they made General Shaw a likable character just because so many people associate James Remar with Harry Morgan, and they don't want to see him be an asshole.
I could believe that.
Yeah.
I could buy that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool to see, like, it was cool to see, James Remar actually get to talk to
Interact
real
with other
people.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Interact with more than one person at a time.
Yes, exactly. I made the joke, I made the joke that he's gonna come face to face with Pennywise, and he's gonna teach him how to eat the souls of only bad people.
That makes sense. I would enjoy that.
And then everyone's gonna be upset about why he didn't just take Pennywise to a therapist.
Just me.
Oh man. Okay, what's your number
Didn't even
2?
give him a shot.
Yeah.
My number 2 is that I wish we had gotten a little bit more time with Maddie. Although it, like, the opening sequence is honestly perfect. It's really tight. They get you invested. Like, obviously the kid's abused. They didn't really need to show, but I almost wish it had started with him at home, and we could have seen, like, even if just like a real quick scene just to see how tense things were in his home environment before coming to the movie. Although that may have dragged it down, or I like the kid, and I wish we had gotten a little bit more. We could do get the flashbacks later on in the episode too, but I wish he had gotten to be a little bit more established before he got taken out like that, because it would have just it worked for me perfectly. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I really did like the opening sequence, but I felt like the stakes would have been a little bit higher if we had known the character just a little bit longer.
Yeah. It's so funny because we almost always have very different lists, and our lists are almost identical this week.
There's just so little to complain about. It's a really great show.
It really is. Yeah, that was my number 2, or my
so
number 2 as well, was Maddie's backstory. I mean, he had 0 friends. He comes from an abusive family. He's using a pacifier. I just think there was a lot of wasted potential there.
The self-soothing with a pacifier broke my heart.
I know.
It just broke my heart. Like, that's obviously such an abuse too, which is why they did it. It's it's a striking visual to see a kid that age using a pacifier.
Yeah.
And it was effective. Like, I did care about him. I didn't want to see him get eaten by a bunch of evil demon babies.
Right.
But yeah, if we could have had like an extra like 2 or 3 minutes with him at home or with his friends, like not showing up to his birthday party, maybe seeing that. Like, I really like to see it instead of just hearing about it from the other characters.
Yeah, me too. What was your number 1?
Pregnancy scene, 6 vomit emojis. Holy crap, that may be the worst pregnancy horror scene I've ever seen, for now. For this week.
Yeah.
It was when the blood hit her panties, I was like, okay, that can't get worse than that, right? And they just kept showing it.
Yeah, I know.
They showed it all. Ooh, it was a lot.
So it was worse than Fatima for you.
It was way worse than Fatima for me, and that was really bad.
Yeah. Fatima still has probably the grossest, most disgusting scene that I've.
It was pretty bad. It was up there for me. It was up there for me until this.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. If you were somebody who's just starting to get into From season 3, oh man, Fatima does some gross shit.
It's a rough season for Fatima.
Yeah, really.
She's got a lot going on, and none of it's great.
Yeah. My number 1, not a big surprise because I complained to you a lot about this, but
oh yeah,
the lampshade scene.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. It was kind of reminiscent for me of the show Them, which I started watching, not
Oh, I didn't.
realizing.
Yeah, I skipped that because I heard about how rough it is.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that it was like so that it exploited trauma the way it does.
Yeah.
And it really upset me. And the lampshade scene here kind of reminded me of that a little bit. And I
I
did not like
wish
it.
it had just been him, like the light coming on, and just if it had just been the one time, it wouldn't
Yeah,
have bothered me. But it was how long it was.
I know.
That was pretty gross. Like, I get the idea because it's a real thing that happened, and it
Yeah.
is something that I feel like if you were telling a young kid, it's something that would scare them and be a nightmare for them. But it was too long, and the hair, and like, yeah, it was a bit much.
Yeah. Yeah, it really was. Um and let's that said, let's get into the fun stuff now. Our top
Yeah.
fives. What's your number five?
I really enjoying the military scenes. There wasn't that many in this episode.
Yeah.
We get to learn a lot more later on, but they are up to some shenanigans. And I heard a lot of people say that that was not believable, and I'm like, are you joking? Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty believable. Like, the military does some wild ass stuff you just don't know about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I totally don't think it's an unreasonable thing to see in a horror film.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I my number 5 was I thought that the use of Music Man was really clever
Yes.
for multiple reasons. Um, First of all, it the movie came out during that year,
Mhm.
so it was accurate, but also, it's about a con man
Mhm.
who, like, comes to town and, uses children to exploit fears and etcetera. So that's kinda, that's appropriate, but also it's kinda racist
Yeah, the
and
Music Man is kind of just a
yeah,
freckle.
yeah. So it kind of fits in, it has a lot of allegorical subject matter that relates to racism.
Mhm.
Um, and so I thought that it was very fitting for this series. I thought it was I thought it was a clever use of that. And it's the way that they incorporated the Maddie and the family from the car,
Yes.
like it was
Yes.
creepy and weird, and I I thought it was pretty awesome.
It's also my number 4. Um,
Yeah.
Whoever made the show loves musicals. I picked that up watching what we've watched so far.
Yeah.
Um, I thought the like putting Maddie in the scene was so cool because I didn't even catch it like as it pans over and they replace that scene with, like, they did such a good job matching the extras to the extras that are in the scene originally. Like, it looked great. It was
Yeah.
having it at the end, the sequence at the end was so creepy and good.
It was.
Maddie singing Trouble in the Drain
I
was so
know.
creepy, so creepy. Yeah, really loved the inclusion of the Music Man. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a very, yeah, like you said, it's a perfect piece to match up with this story.
Yeah, for sure. Um My number 4 was I really liked the bathroom scene because it reminded me so much of Beverly.
Hmm.
Um, with Beverly, like, she heard the kids calling from the drain, and
Hmm.
Maddie was one of the kids that called to Beverly from
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Um, and, it was really cool, like, and yeah, with him singing that song and everything. Um, I thought it was really cool. It was creepy, and it was also, like, you're also feeling bad for this girl at the same time, 'cause,
Hmm.
she's going through some shit, and And it just like I loved how reminiscent it was of Beverly Marsh. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Maddie and Lily scene. I really liked that scene. I liked that it gave us, like I said earlier, more time with Maddie. I also just thought it was cute. Like, it was real precious. Like, it gives like a little more flavor for both of those characters. I like that there was the turtle reference. It was nice, and I liked, like I said, I really wanted to see a little more of Maddie, so I like that it gave a little bit of that. And those 2 kids are just great actors. I really like the girl playing Lily.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yeah, that was actually my favorite too. Or my 3rd favorite too. Like the whole Cracker Jack trade and you know, the turtle being lucky. Funny enough, he gives her his turtle and then he dies. You know?
I know.
But yeah, her going into her feeling vulnerable enough with him to talk about her dad's accident. And
yeah,
it was
really sweet.
Yeah, and you know, her blaming herself reminded me a lot of Bill.
Yeah.
All the guilt that he had over Georgie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was sweet, it was sad, and it built empathy really fast. And you know, and the super awkward fireworks kiss attempt was, you know, kind of grounded the horror a little bit. It was just, it was yeah, it was cute. It was cute kid stuff. It was cute, realistic kid stuff. I liked it. What was your number 2?
My number 2 is just the overall feel of the series. I feel like they knocked it out of the park. The sets are gorgeous. The costumes are gorgeous. The car, like, everything looks so good. It really feels like, it doesn't feel like someone making a period piece. It feels like something that was shot, you know, at the time. It's really well done. I love to nitpick on period stuff, and they do a great job of making it very real.
Yeah, for sure. My number 2 is just the overall world building with the Easter eggs. There were the turtle references, like the turtle charm and Bert the turtle, and the one of my favorites was when they got off the plane. I can't remember if it was Leroy or if it was Polly who said, "I bet there isn't even a decent Chinese restaurant in this town," which was funny because Jade of the Orient, of course, is in Derry, which is where the Losers Club reunited. So that was a nice nod. And there were some other Keen's Pharmacy, which is where Eddie, like, you know, went to get his inhaler refills and stuff. There were some other places that were in there. Another big one for me that I noticed was on Teddy's locker. They were at Teddy urine.
Yeah, I didn't catch that the first time.
Yeah, and it was confirmed that Ted is actually Stan's uncle.
Oh,
yeah. So his brother is Stan's father.
Stan's dad. That's really cool.
Yeah, and they called Stan urine. They called Stanley Stan urine.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little Easter egg, and it was cool to see relatives more. I thought we would just get the Hanlons and that's it.
Yeah, me too.
But we also got the Urises, so that was cool. And that's not, if we were to get anybody else, that's not necessarily the one you'd expect, because Stanley didn't even get to reunite with the Losers Club because he killed himself, you know? So that was really interesting. I thought that was cool. What's your number 1?
My number 1 was the diversity that they did in the show. I already said this on the live and we've talked about it, but I'm going to repeat it anyway. You only get like 3 options with period pieces, and that's, there's no people of color, there's people of color but they pretend that racism doesn't exist, or there's people of color but it's a period piece about race. Like, it's about segregation or the civil rights movement or slavery or whatever. Those are the only three things. I really rarely see any piece of media and a period piece where they include people of all backgrounds.
Yeah.
And they were always there. Like, there's multiple Black families in Welcome to It. There's a Jewish family. We have a Cuban American family later on. There's lots of Indigenous people in the series.
Yeah.
I really love how many perspectives they're able to add naturally without it feeling like it's being pandery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really impressed.
Sorry about that. I had to pause recording really quick because my necklace got tangled up and it freaked me out. I almost had a panic attack, so I had to take my necklace off.
What's your number one?
My number one is the major bookended horror sequences.
Yes.
I kind of I couldn't really pick from either one. But the first one, I mean, the cold open, the twisted car ride and, you know, turning from normal to nightmare, it was just pure it. I mean, the liver container, the harlot line, the belly contorting, it's just it's all it shape shifting. Like it builds the dread slowly and then just explodes. And
it was terrifying.
I think it hooked me harder than both the miniseries and the 2017 sewer scene. I mean, it had me gripping my seat. I couldn't look away. Like, I was just mesmerized. And then the theater climax with the huge demon baby. I mean, way to subvert expectations, you know? You think this is like the new Losers Club, and oh no, they're dead.
They just all get eaten.
But I mean,
so even Susie. I mean,
know, poor Susie. But yeah, like Maddie on screen tossing the baby through, the chaos, blood everywhere. I mean, it's like it felt very. It was big action, but it felt very intimate, and you know and you're left wondering, okay, well, is Maddie like gone, or is he just like trapped in the deadlights? And if that's the case, what about the other kids? You know, it leaves you wondering. And then at the very end, you see that like Lily didn't even realize she was still holding on to Susie's hand.
I know.
Oh my god.
The way Lily crawled out at the end, I really didn't think she was okay. Like, I thought she had like gotten like broken or like, you know, like something. But yeah, it was this. What a stressful scene.
I know. Yeah, I thought Lily was gone.
Yeah, me too. I really didn't expect her to make it.
Yeah, same.
After that ate Susie.
But yeah, this season is so great. And the one thing I'm the most excited about, the biggest highlight for me so far is Dick Halloran, because he's such a small character in the book, but he's so important. And you know, just in the Stephen King universe overall. You know what I'm really wondering? So we know that, like, we know from the trailer that we're gonna get a Shawshank reference. So I think Andy Dufresne was in Shawshank during this time. Yeah.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be super interesting if we saw him. I'm not like, that's one of my favorite movies.
Digitally DH Tim Robbins.
that would be amazing. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I'd be prepared to see somebody playing Andy that other than Tim Robbins. Because that movie is just so precious to me. But yeah,
it's a great movie.
It is. It's so good. And it's so funny because like it's I would be surprised if I ever met somebody who hasn't seen it, because for the longest time, like before streaming came along, it's like if there was nothing else to watch on TV, at least there was Shawshank Redemption.
It truly was a Shawshank Redemption.
It was on constantly somewhere.
Have you ever seen Last Man on Earth?
No.
Yeah, that's one of the jokes on Last Man on Earth, is that like a hot girl shows up and they think she's like, one of the last women on Earth, and the two guys are kind of like going after her, and the one guy's like, oh, my favorite movie is Shawshank, and she's like, oh, it's mine too, and the other guy's never seen it, so he keeps trying to make up quotes. And he says it over and over, like throughout the series, it truly was a Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love Will Forte. It's a great show.
Oh man. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that there is a QR code up there in the corner. If you scan that QR code, that will take you to a fundraising page for Jazz's brother, who was in a really bad accident on his motorcycle. You can read the whole story there. It's rough. His medical bills are astronomical.
They're outrageous. It's not something a 26-year-old is capable of raising. Like, yeah, it's really upsetting. He's finally getting some memory back. He's starting to do a little bit better, but it's going to be really challenging for him to get back to normal. And yeah, any help would be really appreciated. He's an amazing person, and yeah.
Yes, please.
It's been a bad time.
And if you have any interest in like helping us put together a live stream fundraiser, please get in touch with us. Like we talked about the idea of possibly doing like a marathon live streaming thing with different events. We'd need hosts for that. We'd basically just need a lot of help. If that's something that you would be interested in, please contact us. You can contact either one of us, Kelly at cyborgqueenmedia.com or Jazz at cyborgqueenmedia.com, either one of us. Or just leave us a message in the comments and let us know where we can reach you. Also, the Sunday nights, we go live every Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern. We are still going to be doing that this week, but the episode I did check, and this week's episode does come out on Halloween. It's coming.
Oh,
we're doing it just for Halloween, which is kind of cool. I like that. So I'm going to try to have our next episode up by Friday night. This first episode was a little late just for various reasons, but the next episode going forward, we'll try to have these up right after the episodes air. But yeah, so join us every Sunday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, for our live after shows. Subscribe for more deep dives and fan theories, and check the audio podcast too. I mean, it's the same breakdown, but just minus the video. Where the podcast is the Antler Queens podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. And follow us on our social media for updates. We've also put together some communities that you can join too. So we are Cyborg Queen Media on every social media platform other than X. We're at Cyborg Queen TV. And yeah, if you want to help out with the fundraiser for Jazz's brother, just donate, scan that QR code, and contact us if you want to help us put something together. Every little bit of help counts. And Jazz, did you have anything else that you wanted to add in?
No, I'm just looking forward to the rest of the season. It's really good.
Yeah, same. Let us know your thoughts, please. We love comments. It helps us so much with the algorithm. Please like and leave a comment. It helps more than you know. We may not be able to respond to many of them right now because I've got this issue with my arm, and I'm literally I'm on medical leave basically from everything other than just recording and posting our videos. So, but we do absolutely read every single comment. So, also we may need some backup co-hosts because we're both dealing with a lot right now. So if you are somebody that is watching the show and is interested in being a backup co-host if we need you, like for one of the after shows or whatever, please let us know, and we'd love to have you. So, all right, guys, that's it. We're out, and we will see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.